Hello, my pretty friends. Welcome back. Today, I want to tell you a story not just about decoration or gifts, about a little girl, her grandmother, and the power of handmade love. So, grab a cup of cocoa, feel the warmth of your cozy lights, and let's open the box of Christmas magic. Once upon a time, in a quiet little town, there lived a girl named Leela. This year, Christmas felt different. Her parents were busy, her friends had gone away for the holiday, and the big old house felt empty. But there was someone who still believed in Christmas magic, her grandma Rose, who lived in a small cottage at the edge of the wood. Was one cold morning, Leela's mom said, "Go spend a few days with Grandma, sweetheart. She will need your help decorating for Christmas." Leela sighed. The grandma doesn't even buy decoration. Her tree is always full of old handmade things. Her mama smiled. That's what makes it special. When Leela reached Grandma's cottage, she saw a small fire burning and she smelled of cinnamon filling the air. Grandma was sitting by the window polishing a small wooden box. "Come here, dear," she said. "This box holds the real Christmas magic." Leela opened it and smiled. Inside were tiny ornaments, a paper star, a fabric angel, a jar filled with sparkle, and a pine cone painted gold but chipped with age. "They don't look magical," Leela said softly. Grandma smiled. "Oh, they are, because every piece has a story." "Grandma, pick up the paper star. This," she said, "she made by your grandmother during our first Christmas together. We had no money, but he made this from an old newspaper. He said, 'Love is a light that makes it shine.'" Then she held a fabric angel. "This one was made by your mother when she was your age. She used a piece of her torn dress because she said even broken things can be beautiful again." Finally, she lifted the pine cone. "This little one," Grandma whispered, "was made by me. On the Christmas when my own parents were gone, I made it to remind myself that love never leaves us. It just changes shape." Leela listened quietly. The room felt warmer. She finally understood every ornament was not just decoration, it was a memory stitched with love. That night, Grandma said, "Now it's time for us to add something new to the box." Leela's eyes lit up. "Really? But I don't have anything fancy," Grandma winkled. "Magic doesn't come from fancy things, it comes from your hands and heart." Together, they gathered old button, bits of lace, cinnamon sticks, and small pieces of fabric from Grandma's sewing basket. They made button snowflakes, tiny hearts from lace, and stars from dried orange slices. But they worked. They sang old songs, told jokes, and sipped hot cocoa. Leela laughed more that night than she had in weeks. When they finished, Grandma said, "You see, dear, every handmade craft carries a piece of your joy inside it." On Christmas morning, sunlight poured through the window. The little tree sparkled, not with shiny store-bought ornaments, but with handmade memories. Leela's favorite was their new ornaments, a little heart made from cinnamon sticks dyed with red threads. Just then her parents arrived. When they saw the tree, her mother's eyes filled with tears. "Mom, you still have my old angel?" Grandma smiled. "Of course, dear. Love never gets old, it just grows." They all sat by the fire, laughing, singing, and sharing stories about each little craft. For the first time in years, Leela felt what Christmas truly meant: togetherness, love, and the magic of making things by hands. Before Leela went home, Grandma handed her the old wooden box. "It's your turn now," she said softly. "Every year, make one ornament that tells your story. One day you will open the box with your grandchildren, and Christmas will live again through your hands." Leela hugged her tightly and whispered, "I promise, Grandma, I will keep the magic alive." And so every Christmas after that, Leela made one new ornaments from fabric, paper, buttons, or pine cones. Each one carried a memory, a story of peace of the heart. When she grew up, her home was full of them, shining not with glitter but with love. Because the true magic of Christmas is not in the things we buy, isn't. It's in what we create, what we share, and what we remember together. So, my dear friends, when you sit to make your own crafts this Christmas, remember Grandma's box. Fill it with love, with laughter, and with your own story, because someday someone will open it and feel your warmth in every handmade piece. Happy Xmas from my heart to yours.